Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You're all right. All right. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Homestead Project. I'm Rebecca with cityhomesteadproject.com, and here I show you how to turn your land into food. I invite you to join me on my journey while I transform my yard into gardens, animal husbandry, and all sorts of food-producing magic. Today I want to give you an update on our chickens. We've had some drama recently in the hen house. My husband came out to shut the trap door that leads from their coop to their run just before Thanksgiving, and he discovered that one of the chickens was dead. He looked it over and it had a serious wound, and we didn't realize it until it was too late, but it had died. We didn't know what had caused it. We didn't know how anything was getting into the coop. For all we know, the coop was tight and secure, and so was the run. But then the next day, 3 more chickens were wounded. They were wounded towards the back, towards what I've since learned is called the vent region, where they lay their eggs. And it was all in the same spot. So I did some research online, discovered that it was probably a possum or a weasel that was fitting into this little gap that was where the coop meets the run. There was just a couple inches, but I've since learned that weasels and possums can fit under an inch, like 3/4 of an inch they can squeeze through. So we think that's what was doing it. So anyways, Justin was quick to patch up that gap, and we're hoping that nothing else can get in now. But we still had 3 wounded chickens. We did some research online, discovered that the best way to treat their wounds was a mixture of warm soapy water, followed by hydrogen peroxide, and then dabbing it dry with a clean towel. We did that for about a day until Justin went and got some spray at a farm store that you could spray directly on the chicken wound, and it healed. The wounds healed within, I would say, a week, and then they were back to normal. While they were healing though, they did stop laying eggs, mostly. I mean, there was like one that laid 1 egg during that time, but their bodies were putting all the energy towards healing and not towards egg laying. And while they were healing, we kept them separate. We put them in a dog crate in the run to keep them separate from the other chickens. Because if chickens see blood, they're gonna peck at it. And we didn't want the other chickens to peck the injured ones to death. While they were healing still, we decided, well, you know, just in case they don't make it, let's get 3 more chickens to replace them. But gladly, the 3 chickens healed, and we got 3 to replace them, which actually they didn't end up getting replaced. And now we have 10. So it's a nice round even number of chickens. It's the max we're allowed to have in the city. And we're getting more eggs, and they're all doing just fine. It really feels like, you know, we've had chickens in the past, but it feels like now we've been able to take our homesteading to the next level by caring for sick and wounded animals. And to be successful at it, there's so many things you can learn if you just try. There's so many things you can learn if you just do the research. And that's how we're doing this homesteading thing, just one step at a time, one new animal at a time, one new vegetable at a time, one new fruit tree at a time. We're learning as we go, and that's what we're inviting you to join us on this journey, so that you can just take one step towards homesteading, whether it be chickens, whether it be keeping rabbits, whether it be just having a container garden. To do something to provide some food for yourself. It's an exciting process, and it's really rewarding. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I hope you leave me a comment below to tell me what you think of this video. Tell me if you keep chickens, if you've ever had any of them attacked or wounded, and what you've done about it. I'd love to hear from you. Take care and keep watching City Homestead Project. See you next time.